don't go after the get rich quick schemes, okay? Stop going after the get rich quick schemes. Instead, go after the get rich for sure schemes, okay? As always, I'm looking to run advertising. I'm sure if you've watched my channel for any, period of time, you've seen some of the ads that I've been running that are kind of genuine. They're not like, hey, look at me, I'm flashy. They're literally me sitting right here speaking to people like you that are watching the video that obviously know, like, and trust me because I've already built that factor up, right? So it's just kind of like remarketing to people that know me, right? But I'm always studying new ads because I'm always looking at what other people in the industry, whether they're in online arbitrage or they're in content or they're in private labeling or they're in Shopify dropshipping, are doing to kind of market to their audiences. I'm always trying to see what works for other people because if I keep seeing an ad, clearly it's probably working, right? So I keep getting hit with these ads all the time and they're always kind of, hey, look at me, get rich quick scheme type of pitches, right? But clearly it's working and a lot of people are going after and buying them. So what I'm trying to say is stop going for the get rich quick schemes. Stop going after the ad or the course that's going to teach you how to make 50K in Shopify your first month, or how to make 50K in private labeling in your first month. There's nothing wrong. I'm not trying to poo-poo those business models. There's nothing wrong with Shopify. There's nothing wrong with Amazon private labeling. They both work well, and there's a lot of people that are successful with them. But what I'm trying to say is everybody's going after that business model and trying to hit that home run out of the park their very first time, and that's why you keep failing, okay? You're trying to go after these niche type of things that, and basically, like I said, for lack of a better word, hit a home run on your first swing, rather than just going after a couple different singles and really being that 300 hitter that's going to get you a lot of money and kind of diversify. So I'm doing a very poor job of explaining this. Like I said, it's off the cuff and I haven't prepared it at all. What I'm trying to say is, for people that are going after, oh, I want to make 20 grand in private labeling on my first product. Could you do that? Of course you can, but what are the chances that you're gonna do that? Probably pretty slim. And that's another reason that I teach online arbitrage, because it's one of the surest and safest ways to make money online, right? To multiply your money. And so I teach content and I teach online arbitrage because they're the two main business models that I do that make me my money. And I don't go out there and I pitch, hey, you can make 20 grand doing this, your first month. Instead, what the pitch is multiply your money consistently over time and diversify the platforms that you're on, right? And you can make great money doing it. It's a very, very valuable skill, but it's safe, it's secure, and you're diversified, and you're hitting a bunch of singles, maybe a double here, maybe a triple there, and maybe you get lucky with a home run here or there, but you're hitting consistent, you're getting consistent money back from multiple different income streams. So what am I trying to say? I'm saying don't go after the get rich quick schemes, instead go after the get rich for sure schemes. To give you an example, these are fabricated numbers. They're somewhat close to true, but they are fabricated. And I'm gonna go over several of my business my income streams for some of my businesses here that I want to touch on. And why do I want to preach diversification? Because these are things that you can do for sure. These are things that you can do for sure, right? You're not going out there and basically having like a 2% chance to succeed with Shopify, trying to hit a home run product that's going to make you 50 grand and then end up losing like 10 grand on advertising or something like that. You're not going out there and wasting 6 months trying to rank a private label product just to find out that the niche was, was too saturated, and then you wasted worse than money, you wasted a lot of your time. So these are all things that you can do and build up now. So first and foremost, we have YouTube. Now, like I said, these are fabricated numbers. They're somewhat close to true, but they aren't exactly what I make. Sometimes I make less, sometimes I make more. So YouTube right here, let's say I make 600 bucks with YouTube, right? And my goal is 2K. Let's say I make 3K a month with Udemy and my goal is 10K. Let's say with my second Udemy, which I just launched and has like 20 courses, it's kind of case study for my one course that we're gonna talk about here in a second, that I rarely ever talk about. So my second Udemy already makes me 300 a month and my goal is 2K. So with Teachable, where I sell my courses, and I also sell my Entrepreneur Academy, which is kind of like it's just a compilation of all the courses I've ever created for Udemy in one place for one low price. This is not a sales pitch, I'm just trying to explain to you what it is. And then, so Teachable, I make about 3K a month, potentially. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. It really depends on the month and how much I'm running ads and promoting it and stuff like that. Goal is 10K. Skillshare, I make about 500 a month, goal is 2K. OA, I make about 4K. That fluctuates anywhere in between 3 to 8K. So like I said, these numbers are fabricated. They're not exactly what I make. Goal is 10K, right? So what do you see here? As I'm gonna pull up two more here in a second. So what do you see here? I'm diversified, right? I'm not trying to go out and hit, 20K a month with Udemy. I'm not trying to go out and hit 20K a month selling one information product right off the bat and only kind of going all in on that one, right? Instead, I built up all these different income streams and I'm diversified. So if, God forbid, Amazon were to go down, I'm still good, right? I still have a bunch of other income streams that I've built up, that I have goals that I'm continually building because I know that I can do this, right? There's no chance here. There's no luck. I've put the work in to do this ahead of time, right? So to give you two more, because I have another whiteboard. So I have my second YouTube channel that I just monetized that makes me about 100 a month. Goal is 2K. And Amazon Video Direct, where I also upload videos, which makes me about 200 a month. And the goal is about 2K. So what am I trying to say with all this? What's the message I'm trying to convey? It's the same thing that I've been trying to hit home. Go after the get rich for sure schemes, not the get rich quick schemes. Build up all these different things. So it doesn't have to be content for you. It doesn't have to be online arbitrage for you, but I would recommend going out there and building up some sure income streams, some surefire things that you know are going to pay you. A good example of this might be YouTube, because once you get monetized, will you get monetized right away? No. But once you get monetized, that is something that's going to pay you every single month, that you are 100% sure is profitable, that you are 100% sure that you can get a consistent return every single month on. Same thing with something like Udemy. Same thing with something like online arbitrage, where you can continually buy products and flip them to make money back online. Now, are these going to make me rich? No. Are these going to make you rich? No. Am I ever going to become, a multi-millionaire doing these types of things with my income, right? With my earned income? No. Now I can take that earned income, reinvest it into something else, and then potentially become a multi-millionaire. I could also take that earned income, buy myself time, and then go after a more, kind of high risk, high reward business, like maybe like a SaaS company or something like that. I have no interest in that. I'm just giving you an example. So what I'm trying to say is build up things that you know for sure are going to pay you. Stop going after the get rich quick schemes. Go after the get rich for sure schemes.